start doing a little recording here in live RC land.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, we are alive and kicking for our main events. Let's see how we're looking at on marshals. Horrible.
Less than 5.
Two volunteer marshals. Need somebody on 5 and somebody on 1. Somebody on 5, somebody on 1. Whoever's looking for some good marshalling karma. Thank you, Mr. Vro. I need 1 over on 1 coming off front straight. Thank you, Mr. Pendley. You guys are making the wheels on the bus go roundy round. I appreciate that immensely. All right, y'all know the routine. Drivers ready. Marshals ready. You guys are going to be going. Sound of the tones. Keep it clean. Off and running. Luke Hastings going to be leading us out. Behringer pushes it wide. Isagulian into that top 2 now. So it is Luke Hastings on top. Isagulian and Behringer going at it through the back jump section. Behringer spins it around like a record. 4-car dance coming down that front straightaway. Hastings, Isagulian, Behringer, and Hills. That's going to be your top 4. Watch it off the end of the straightaway. Thank you, Shunta. Out front, it is going to be Luke Hastings working his way off the end of the straightaway. Coming into the center section right about now. Behringer and Isagulian going at it, top 2, trying to keep their hopes and dreams alive to try and find their way into that B main. Isagulian gets it wrong. Behringer gets it wrong. Calvario and Nakaya converging like the Red Sea. Don't count out Hills. He's just waiting to pick up some pieces, finds his way around Behringer. So now Hills, he gets it wrong bottom of the hill. So now Hills and Behringer going at it for 3rd and 4th. In the interim, Luke Hastings through the back jump section, leading out. Isagulian in that 2 spot. Hills and Behringer in tow. Down the front straightaway they go. I will need these 5 drivers and 3 volunteer marshals to help me out for race number 2. Hastings on top. Isagulian down the front straightaway. Hills down the front straightaway. Thank you, Nils. Behringer down the front straightaway. Isagulian gets it wrong off the end of the straightaway. Hills not quite close enough to capitalize. No, he spins it around. Here comes Hills looking to the inside. Through the back jump section, single double out of your 2nd and 3rd place cars. Hills looking high, looking low. Coming down the front straightaway. Looks to the inside. Let's keep it clean, Brandon. Behringer puts upside down. It's collected by Hills. And then it's a 3-car dance off the end of the straightaway. Behringer and Isagulian through the center section. Luke, these guys are battling for position. You know what to do. Just keep it clean, buddy. Thank you very much. Isagulian in the 2, Behringer in the 3. Behringer giving it all he's got. Compton, 2:45 in, 2:15 to go. It is Luke Hastings leading out. Daniel Isagulian in the 2. Behringer in the 3. Behringer goes to the inside, coming into the back jump section. He gets it wrong in the back jump section. Isagulian back into the top 2 now, so 2nd and 3rd. Down the front straightaway they go with 3 minutes in. 2 to go. Watch it up front, guys. Watch it up front. Isagulian on top in the 2. Behringer in the 3. Hastings with a lap on the field. Just got to keep it rubber side down. Down the back straightaway. Battle going on for 2nd and 3rd. Final transfer spot off the end of the rollers. Behringer looks to the inside. Nicely done. Isagulian back into the lead spot, into the 2. Hastings down the front straightaway he goes. Isagulian back jump section. Behringer back jump section. With 1:15 to go. Watch off the back section. Thank you, Logan. With 4 minutes in, 1 to go. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. Again, unless I'm told otherwise, top 2 will find their way into the next highest main. But until we get a little later when I had a guy drop out. Watch coming on front straightaway, and I might be bumping 3. Easy, Luke. Don't force it. You got a good, solid lead. Don't break the car. Less than 35, drivers, less than 35. It is Luke Hastings leading out. Isagulian in the 2. Behringer in the 3. Hills in the 4. Washington's going to round out my top 5, my 21.5. Lock timing, C main event. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Oh, Isagulian upside down. Behringer not quite close enough to capitalize with under 15. With less than 10, drivers, less than 10, less than 10. Isagulian trying to do everything he can. And that is going to be time. Finish lap you are on. Mr. Behringer, you are done. Luke, you are done. Everyone else will be done when you cross the start-finish line. Taking the win will be Luke Hastings. Daniel Isagulian, you guys are in that 21.5 lock timing B-main event. That'll be race number 4. And with that, waiting on 1. That is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Hastings and Isagulian, race number 4. I need all 5 of these drivers back on the track, and I will need 3 volunteer corner marshals to help me out with race number 2. Race number 2, 17.5 lock timing C main event. That is going to be Watson, Duval, Washington, and Bayette. I am going to need quite a few volunteer marshals to help me out with this race. Quite a few volunteer marshals to help me out with this race. All right, race number 2 drivers, you guys can roll them out, check them in. I'm going to be looking for quite a few volunteer marshals to help me out. I need 1, 2, 3 volunteer marshals. Race number 2, you guys can roll them out, check them in. 3 volunteer marshals, please. It's going to be Watson on the 2, Duval on the 3, Clint Duval on the 3, Griffin Duval on the 4,
Nick Bayette.
5, Nick Bayette.
1 minute to the start of the race. Clint Duval. Christopher Washington.
Griffin, you can take your race.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Relax.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Oh, my marshalling spot's covered again. Watson on the 1, Clint Duval on the 2, Griffin on the 3, Washington on the 4, Bayette on the 5.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
Race number 2 on deck. I will need quite a few volunteer marshals after this race. I only got 5 guys in this. And I believe, unfortunately, I got a lot of guys going back to back, so you guys will hear me calling for lots of volunteers. Mr. Watson on 1, please. 1. Line it up for me. Thank you very much. All right, y'all know the routine. Top 2, finding your way into that B-main event, going at the sound of the tone. And we're off and running. That means go, Griffin. Watch it off the end of the straightaway, guys. Watch it off the end of the straightaway. Washington going to be leading us out. Bayette throwing it down cold. Bayette going to do the bump game, or try to do the bump game. Watching the back jump section. Watch back jump section. Thank you, Benchy. Bayette leading us out. Clint Duval in the 2. Washington in the 3. Watson and Griffin going out at 4 and 5. Race number 2 on deck. Race number 3. Lock timing, 4-wheel drive, B main event. You will be up next. Lock timing, 4-wheel drive, B main. You will be up next. 3-car dance through the back jump section. Washington gets it wrong. Watson and Duval going at it off the end of the straightaway. Your leader going to be Builder of the Stars, Nick Bayette. Down the front straightaway he goes. You can always tell when Nick's intent. He's got his glasses on. In that 2 spot is going to be Clint Duval. Clint trying to keep that dream alive to find his way into that B main event. 17.5 lock timing B main. Watch it in center, guys. Watch it in center. Watch it in center. Watch the top of the hill. Watch the top of the hill. Thank you, Benji. Back out up front, it is going to be Nick Bayette. Clint Duval, oh my goodness. Watson. Oh, rough bit of luck for Mr. Watson. So Bayette leading out down the front straightaway in that 2 spot. Going to be Clint Duval by timing and scoring red with the yellow stripes. In that 3 spot is going to be Griffin. Through the back jump section he goes. Bayette leading out. 240 in, 220 to go. Watch it out front. Thank you, Benji. Appreciate that. Race number 3. 17.5 lock timing, 4-wheel drive, B main event. You are going to be up next. 17.5 lock timing, 4-wheel B main. You will be next. Unfortunately, I got quite a few people going back to back to back. So if I can get any and all help out for marshaling karma, I would appreciate it. Bayette leading out. Clint Duval in the 2. Griffin going to be in the top 3. Washington going to be in my top 4 with 3:15 in, 1:45 to go. Bayette leading out off the end of the straightaway he goes. Duval coming by timing and scoring down the front straightaway he goes. Griffin into 3. Thank you, Daniel. Appreciate that. Drivers, you got 4 minutes in, 1 to go. 4 in, 1 to go. It is Bayette. Through the back jump section he goes. Single, double out. Top of the hill, down the front straightaway he's going to go. In that 2 is going to be the all red with the yellow stripes. Through the back jump section. So right now, Bayette and Duval looking to find their way into that B main event. That will be race number 5. Watch in center, guys. Watch in center, watch in center, watch in center. Duval goes for the Joker lane. With less than 30 drivers, less than 30. Bayette and Duval down the front straightaway they go. Griffin going to be in the top 3. Griffin not that far off. The old man going to make a challenge out of it with time winding out with less than 5. It's going to come down to a race to the line. Oh, I stopped talking about him. That is going to be time on the clock. Everyone's going to be done when he crosses our finish line. Bayette and Clint, you guys are both done. You are bumped into race number 5. That is my 17.5 lock timing B main event. And with that, no more laps. Track is closed. Marshall, grab your blowers. Drivers from race number 2, turn them off, put them down. I need you guys back on the track, quarter marshal, and 3 volunteer quarter marshals. That's a good question. It's over on the wall. Shunta. Good, drops right here. Awesome. Grazie, prego. All right, marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. And with that, four-wheel drive block timing B main event, you guys can roll them out, check them in. I am going to be looking for 1, 2, 3 volunteer marshals, please. 3 volunteer marshals.
Luke Hastings.
It's Munich Fayette in the 9. Baron Wall in
Chris
the 8.
Rowan.
Clint Wall in
Ben
the
Rowan.
7. Ben Akers
Ben
in the
Akers.
6. Ben
Baron Wall.
Rock in the 5. Zane Rowe in the 4. Luke
Ben
Hastings
Rock.
in the 3. No more laps. No more laps. Straightaway is closed. Luke Hastings in the 3. Griffin Duval in the 2. And on the pole will be Chris Rowe. Again, looking for 3 volunteer corner marshals.
Need inspiration? Shop Fry's for thousands of appetizing ingredients that inspire countless mouthwater.
Nick Byett.
Are you ready to see your brand?
Do, 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 do.
1 minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
Thank you, my volunteers, for being
30
on
seconds to the start of the race.
Thank you, Brooks. Thank you, Benji. Thank you, Jade. All right.
15
y'all know
seconds to the start of the race.
routine. 17.5 lock timing B main event. Top 2 jockeying for that A main event. Y'all know the routine. Let's keep it clean. Drivers ready. Marshals ready. Going at the sound
Less than 5.
of the town. And we're locking low. My goodness. Let's keep it clean, kiddos. Not smoke them if you got them. Out from early on, it is going to be Vro Duval. Duval. So up the hill, down the hill. It's going to be the old man leading out youngster. Chris Rowe on top. He puts it upside down. Zane going to find his way up into the top spot. Here comes Clint. So now Zane Rowe going to be leading out. Clint and Chris and Griffin all going at it. Clint gets it wrong in the center. So that moves Chris now back up into the top spot. Zane going to drop to the 2. They're bumping, they're banging, they're banging, they're bumping. And here comes Bayette from 9th on the grid to the top 3, keeping his dreams alive. Wants a shot into that A main event. Right now, Zane Rowe leading out, Chris Rowe in the 2. Let's keep it clean. Hastings in the 4 with Bayette popping down to the 4. Now Hastings into the 3. Zane Rowe leading out. Chris Rowe in the 2. Luke Hastings in the 3. First, second, third, fourth. Up the hill. Coming into the center section of the track. It is Zane Rowe on top. Chris Rowe in the 2. Through the slant side triple. Luke in the 3. Oh, Griffin and Dad going at it. Watch top of the hill. Zane gets it wrong top of the hill. Chris nowhere to go but on the brakes. Gets into it on the front straightaway. Marshall in the center. Thank you, Brooks. Zane pushes it wide. Luke now going to find his way up in the top. Zane puts it upside down. So that's going to put Luke Hastings into the lead. Bayette into the 2. Let's keep it clean, Zane. Luke on top. Bayette into the 2. Clint going to be into the top 3. He gets it upside down. Coming on the front straightaway. Farnham right there to get him. Zane now into the 3. Clint going to be in the 4. Chris going to be in the 5. Top 2 trying to do a little bit of breakaway through the center section of the track. And then it's a gaggle of cars in the backside. Zane and Chris now moving into 3 and 4. Zane through the back jump section. Tripled. Single out. Chris single double out. Back out in front is going to be Luke Hastings. He puts it upside down. Bayette now into the top spot through the slant side triple. Zane in tow with Chris in the 4, Clint in the 5, and then Zane gets it wrong. Everybody getting a little wrong in the center. Zane gets it wrong in the backside jump. Clint now going to find his way into the 3 and 4 down the front straightaway. They get into it. Bayette leading out. Watch the back jump section. Watch the back jump section. Mr. Bornbrock, that is leader in second, coming up on you next. Thank you very much. Bayette leading out off the end of the straightaway. Clint and Griffin going at it. Oh, I'd give him that spot back, Griffin. It might be a long ride home. Down the front straightaway. It's going to be Nick Bayette on top, up the hill, down the hill. Luke Hastings in the 2. Then Zane and Chris going at it. They get into it in the center section. And then here comes Griffin and Clint now. So, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, all going through the back jump section. Chris Farrow now finds his way up into the top 3. Clint DeWall in the 4. Zane in the 5 with Griffin in the 6. 3:15 in, 1:45 to go. Meanwhile, Nick Bayette through the center section of the track. Easy. Got it going on. Luke Hastings in that 2 spot. Chris Farrow in the 3. Clint and Zane get into it off the end of the straightaway. Thank you, Mr. Leffler. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. Bayette leading out, coming into the back jump section. Double single out. Luke single double out with 4 minutes in, 1 to go. In that 3 spot, going to be the all white with the yellow windows. That is Chris Farrow. Clint DeWall in the 4. Zane in the 5. That'll be your battle for 4, 5, and 6. Clint DeWall in the 4. Now Zane finds his way up into the top 4. Clint's going to drop it to the 5. Griffin going to be in the 6. First and second down the front straightaway. That is Bayette leading out. That'll be leader in front of you, Griffin. Please hold your line. And Bayette hooks up a pipe. Here comes Luke looking to the inside. To the back jump section they go. With under 35 to go. Under 35 to go. Watch my timing and scoring. Watch my timing and scoring. Watch my timing and scoring. Thank you very much, Todd. With 25 seconds left to go. 25 seconds left to go. Chris Farrow going to be in the 3. Zane in the 4. Bayette and Hastings going through the slant side triple. Bayette gets it wrong. Hastings gets it wrong with less than 15. Coming up the hill, going down the hill. Less than 10. They should get by for one more. Less than 5. And that is going to be time. You're going to be done when you cross our finish line. Ben, you are done. Chris, you are done. Zane, you are done. Waiting on everybody else coming by the start-finish line. Everyone will be done when you cross the line. Bayette and Hastings, you are finding your way into that 17.5 lock timing. A main event. And that is a race. Clint's going to hold off Griffin at the end. Marshals, grab your blowers. Drivers from race number 3, I need you guys to turn them off, put them down. Need you guys back on the track, corner marshal. Race number 4, 21.5 lock timing, B main event. Coming up at you next. Drivers from race number 3, I need you guys on the track, please. Drivers from race number 3, I need you guys back on the track, please. Marshals to your spots. Let's go ahead and roll them out. Check them in.
Riley Clark,
Griffin, I need you back
Greg
on
Clark,
the track. Corner
Bill
marshal
Rowan,
for me, please.
Kenny Ratch, Luke Hastings, Mike DeCock, Daniel Isaac Hallian, Kyle Pendley.
It's going to be Daniel Isagulian on the 10, Luke Hastings on the 9, Riley Clark on the 8. Phil Rowan on the 6, Mike DeCock on the 5, Greg Clark on the 4, Rosen on the 3, Kenny Reck on the 2, Kyle Pendley on the pole. With that, no more laps, no more laps, no
Dave
more
Rosen.
laps. Our cars lined up. Looking for one volunteer marshal. One volunteer marshal, please. One volunteer marshal.
1 minute to the start of the race.
I need one volunteer marshal on cone number 8. Again, Isagulian on 10, Hastings on 9, Clark on 8, Rowan on 6, DeCock on 5.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Is going to stick a fork in it. Appears so. So, Rowan, you can roll around to 5 if you wish. Clark, you're good? All right.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Check out of everybody. Drivers ready, marshals ready. You guys are going to go. Let's keep it clean at the sound of the tone. Keep it clean, keep it clean, keep it clean, keep it clean. Nice, nice, nice. Good job. That is what I'm loving to see. Beautiful. Race number 4 on deck. Race number 5. That's going to be my 17.5 lock timing B-main event. You kids are going to be up next. Leading us out is going to be, who's it going to be? I have no idea. Watch in the front side. Watch on the front side. Watch on the front side. It's going to be Greg Clark on top. Dave Rosen in the 2. Penley in the 3. Riley Clark in the 4. So first, second, third. Through the center section of the track, it is going to be Greg Clark leading out. Dave Rosen in the 2. Clark gets it wrong. Here comes Penley. He picks up the pieces. Zane out front, please. Marshals, let's keep an eye on our areas, please. Thank you very much. Good job, guys. It's going to be Penley on top. Looks like Hastings now going to find his way up into the 2. Riley Clark in the 3. Greg going to be dropping it to the 4. Leader through the back jump section. That is Kyle Penley with the all fluorescent orange, white, and blue. Down the front straightaway he goes. Riley Clark pulling into the 2. Luke in the 3. Greg in the 4. Reck, Rosen, and Rowan all going at it off the end of the straightaway. 130 in, 3:30 to go. Hastings gets it wrong. That drops him to the top 4 now. Riley Clark going to find his way into that final transfer spot in the 2. Greg in the 3. Luke going to be in the 4. Your leader off the end of the straightaway, working his way back into the center side. That is Kyle Penley. In the 2 will be Riley Clark. Greg in the 3. Race number 5. 17.5 lock timing B-main event coming up at you next. Watch top of the hill, guys. Watch top of the hill. Thank you, Jace. Good job. Watch off the end of the straightaway. 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 Thank you, Ben. Leader on deck. Kyle Penley down the front straightaway. He's got a sizable lead on Rosen. He puts it upside down at the bottom of the hill. So there's Rosen, Hastings, Rowan, and Clark. Second, third, fourth, and fifth all working into the back, into the center section of the track right now with 2:45 in, 2:15 to go. Race number 5, 17.5 lock timing B-main event. You are going to be up next. Dave Rosen leading the charge in the 2, 3, 4. Rosen, Hastings, Rowan. Leader on deck is still going to be Penley coming into the back jump section right now. Single double out. Up the hill, down the hill. Rosen puts it up on 2 wheels. Hastings looks to the inside. Through the back jump section. It's a drag race. Rosen and Hastings, they're slicing their dice and they're Julianne, and down the front straightaway they go. Rosen pulling out his years of experience over the youngster Hastings, who is just full noodle looking to the inside. Looking through the center section of the track. He's on top of Rosen. Rosen, Hastings, and then Rowan and Clark coming down that front straightaway. Second, third, fourth. 3:30 in, 1:20 to go. Leader going to be Kyle Penley. Coming into the back jump section right about meow. Rosen still trying to put it up on 2 wheels to that center jump section. Daniel, you got second and third working with you next. Please hold your line. With 4 minutes in, 1 to go. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. Watch off the end of the straightaway. It is clear. Greg, you'll have leader working up on you soon enough. Please hold your line. Watch in the center, watch in the center. Rosen doing a swerve and urban through the back jump section. Hastings in the 2. Rowan now starting to gain on the backside of Hastings for the top 3. Watch bottom of the hill. Thank you, Mr. Vornbrock. Appreciate that. With under 40 to go, drivers under 40 to go. It's still going to be Kyle Penley leading out. Dave Rosen in the 2. Let's keep it clean, kids. Watch the top of the hill. Rosen gets it wrong. Watch in the back jump section. Watch in the back jump section. With less than 20, Penley keeping it rubber side down. Wants to find his way into that A-main event. Watch coming in front straightaway. Watch coming in front straightaway. That'll be leader working here, Greg and Daniel with less than 10, less than 10. Rosen should get by for another, and that is going to be time. Everyone will be done when you cross our finish line. Rowan in the top 3. You are done. Everyone else will be done when you cross the line. Hastings, you're done. Clark, you're done. Wreck, you're done. Isagulian, Pendley, you are done. Waiting on 2. Waiting on 1. Waiting on 1. And that is a race. All stop. Marshall's going to grab your blower. Start blowing off your areas. Kyle Pendley and Dave Rosen, you guys are bumped into that 21.5 A main event. That'll be race number 8. Drivers race number 4. I need all of you back on the track. The corner marshal, please. Race number 5. 17.5 lock timing, B main event. Coming up at you. Clint DeWall, are you ready for your race? You are on deck. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Daniel there, Phil there, Pendley there, Riley there. All right, let's go ahead and roll them out.
Michael Pachowicz, Ronnie Goss,
Clint
Dave
DeWall
Rosen,
on the 10, Nick
Sean
Bennett on
Horton,
the 9,
Nick
Brandon Bennett
Valiente,
on the 8,
Justin Clark
on the 7,
Keith Himmelman,
Dave Rosen on the 6, Mike
Brandon Bennett,
Pukowitz on the 5, Keith Himmelman on the 4, Nick Valencia on the 3, Sean Horton on the 2, and on the pole will be Ronnie Goss.
Nick Bayet,
Watch in center, watch, whoa! I could say something that's not PG-13, but I won't.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Good thing we're not playing swing low. Watch it off in the straightaway. No more laps. No more laps. No more laps. No more laps. You guys can go ahead and line up the cars.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Thank you, Mike. Appreciate that. $17.5 lock timing. B.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, you guys know the routine. Let's keep it clean. Drivers ready, marshals ready. We're coming at you hot and heavy. Let's keep it clean. Sound of the tone. Restart, restart, restart. Line the cars back up. That's your 1 gimme, kids. Let's try and make it down the straightaway. All right. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Sound of the tone. I've seen worse. I've definitely seen better. But nice long 5-minute main. Start picking them off one by one. Let's keep your passes clean, gentlemen. I will call for rough driving as I see fit. In the backfield, leading us out is going to be Ronnie Goss. Horton in the 2, Clark in the 3. Hillman, Rosen, Pukowitz, Bennett, Valencia, watch back jump section. It is clear. Ronnie Goss leading out through the center jump section he goes. Sean Horton in that 2 spot. Justin Clark in the 3. Goss down the front straightaway. Horton down the front straightaway. Watch back jump section. It is clear. Oh, Goss hooks up a pipe. That's going to put Horton into the lead spot. Goss going to drop it to the 2. Watch in center jump section. Watch center jump section. Watch center jump section. Watch center jump section. Watch coming front straightaway. Help him out, help him out, help him out. So it's going to be Horton on top. Nicely done. Good job, gentlemen. Horton leading out. Clark in the 2. Horton gets it wrong. And it's going to be Clark, Himmelman, Pukowitz, Bennett now moving up into the top 5. 140 in, 3:20 to go. Out front is going to be Sean Horton. Justin Clark in that 2 spot. Keith Hillman in the 3. Looks like Pukowitz now finding his way into the 4. Rosen in the 5. Bennett coming up into the 6. Pukowitz gets it wrong. Bennett finds his way into the top 5. Sets his sights on Rosen. Through the back jump section, he's going to find his way up into the top 5 now. Watch coming down front straightaway. It is clear. Leader on deck is going to be Sean Horton through the slant side triple. Clark in the 2. He's got Hillman knocking on his back door. Second and third through the center. Himmelman gets it wrong and go. Good job, sir. Bennett going to be in the top 4 now. Watch coming front straightaway. Watch coming front straightaway. Thank you, Riley. Watch on front straightaway. Ooh, it is clear. 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. Watch the back jump section. Watch back jump section. Clark gets it wrong. Himmelman now going to find his way into the 2. Clark into the 3. And here comes Bennett and Rosen, 4 and 5. Meanwhile, Horton through the slant side triple coming up on Duval. You will have leader working with you. Please hold your line. Race number 6. Novice A main event. You are going to be up next. Novice A main event. You are going to be up next. Watch in center, watch in center, watch in center. Thank you, Mr. Reck. Appreciate that. Watch him down the front straightaway. Horton leading out. Watch back jump section. Watch back jump section. Watch back jump section. Nicely done, Daniel. Thank you very much. Horton, Himmelman, Bennett now moving into the top 3. Himmelman got a rear view mirror of Brandon Bennett. He's coming like a freight train. Flashing the high beams. Himmelman gets it wrong in the back jump section. Bennett now up into that top transfer spot. Keeping it rubber side down. Keeps his head down. He is going to find his way into that A-main event with 3:45 in, 1:15 to go. Your leader is Sean Horton through the back jump section. Coming up on Nick Bayette. That is the leader working with you. Please hold your line. Watch it in the center. Watch in center. Watch in center. Watch in center. Bennett in the 2. Pukowitz now finding his way around. Himmelman in the 3. Watch in center. Watch in center. Wreck getting the workout. Watching the back jump section. Thank you, Daniel. It is Brandon Bennett coming by timing and scoring. Pushes it wide. Horton leading out. Working in the center section. Watch come on front straightaway. Watch come on front straightaway. That goes other side, other side, other side. Nicely done. That'll be second working in front of you there. Second coming through there, Mr. Duval. And Horton now getting caught with back markers. Bennett puts it upside down. And here comes Pukowitz now. So it's on like Donkey Kong, under 15 seconds. Pukowitz into the top 2 with Goss now in tow. So second, third, and fourth working through the center. Bennett, Pukowitz, Goss. Pukowitz gets it wrong. Goss now into the 3. It's going to be a run to the line. Time has expired. Who wants it? Goss to the inside on the last lap, and he gets it coming on the straightaway. Goss going to find his way into the top 2. Bennett going to be in the 3. Pukowitz in the 4. Himmelman in the 5. Waiting on 2. Waiting on 2. Waiting on 2. And that is a race. I'll stop. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. That was one hell of a finish. Good job, Bennett and Goss. Horton and Goss, you guys are in that A main event. Marshals, grab your blowers. Drivers from race number 5, I need you guys to turn them off, put them down. I need you guys back on the track. The corner marshal, please. What? That's not up until race 10, but okay. Drivers from race number 5, y'all know the routine. Get you guys back out on track. Do a little corner marshaling for me. This is my novice A main event. What? What about it? I don't know. What's posted? 17.5 locked A is number 10. All right, it's going to roll them out. Check them in.
Brady Clark.
Drivers
Charles
race
Woodson.
number 5. I need you guys
Aaron
on the
Wall.
track. Corner marshal, please.
Shut a Canada.
Drivers from race 5, I need you guys on the
Steve
track.
Meyer.
Quarter marshal for me, please.
Daniel Isaac Hallian.
All right, qualifying in the 9th spot, going to be Grady Clark in the 8. Baron
Kenny
Duval
Ratch.
in the 7. Colton Witt in the 6. Shoot to Canetta in the 5. Griffin Duval in the 4. Carls Washington in the 3. Steve Meyer in the 2. Daniel Isagulian, and on the pole will be Kenny Reck. No more laps. No more laps. No more laps. Going to get our cars lined up.
1 minute to the start of the race. Griffin Wall.
Don't break him in warm-up, gentlemen. Do not break him in warm-up. And I am going to need a volunteer corner marshal on cone number 6.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Volunteer corner marshal on cone number 6, please. Wreck on 1.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Julian on 2. Meyer on 3. Watson on 4. Griffin Duval on 5. Schutte on 6. Colton should be on 7. Colton, you're 1 too far
15
forward.
seconds to the start of the race.
Barron on 8. And Grady on 9.
Less than 5.
And I still need a volunteer marshal on cone 6. You good there, Ronnie? Okay, cool. All right. You kids know the routine. Novice 8-man event. Let's make your passes clean. Let's have a good, clean start at the sound of the tone. Oh, restart, 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 restart. When I say restart, gentlemen, that means stop. Going to line the cars back up, please. All right, let's try this one more time. Let's inhale. Let's exhale. Woosah. At the sound of the tone. All right, we're locked and loaded. Much better. Let's keep it clean, kids. Keep it clean, keep it clean, keep it clean. I will somewhat take that. Off the gas, kids. Off the gas, off the gas, off the gas. Thank you, Keith. Watching center, guys. Watching center. Leading us out is going to be Kenny Reck. In the 2 now, Steve Meyer going to be pulling up in the top spot. This, your side, Mike. Your side, Mike. Nope, your side, Mike. Glad people listen. It is Steve Meyer leading out. Watch it off the end of the straightaway, guys. Watch it off the end of the straightaway. Watch it off the end of the straightaway. Watch it off the end of the straightaway. Watch it off the end of the straightaway, guys. Watch it off the straightaway. Steve Meyer leading out. Kenny Reck in the 2. Charles Watson in the 3. Griffin Duval going to be in the 4. Barron in the 5. Shoot in the 6. Daniel in the 7. Colton in the 8. Grady in the 9. Watch coming out front, guys. Watch coming out front. Watch it off the end of the straightaway. Watch off the end of the straightaway. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. Watch it in the center. Steve Meyer leading out. Griffin Duval in the 2. Kenny Reck in the 3. Watch it in center. Watch it in center. 2 minutes in. 3 to go. Watch it in center there, Nick. Off the gas, kids. Off the gas. Marshall out front. It is Steve Meyer leading out. Meyer hooks up a pipe. Griffin not quite close enough to capitalize. Now Kenny Reck going to be in the 2. That car is broken. That car is broken. Thank you very much. Griffin Duval. Leading out, Kenny Reck in the 2, Watson in the 3. Meyer in the 4, watch it out the end of the straightaway, watch it out the end of the straightaway. And looks like somebody's off the path. That is Griffin. He's going to be broken, unfortunately. So Kenny Reck now going to be leading out. Brandon Bennett, you are in race number 10 for 17.5 locked, a main event. You'll be number 11. Why? Because you guys had the most entries today. I feel like throwing you guys a bone. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. It is Kenny Reck on top, Steve Meyer in the 2, Watson in the 3. Easagulian, let's keep it clean, Grady and Colton. Oh boy. Watch it out front, watch it out front. Watch it out front. Thank you, Michael. Drivers, you got 4 minutes in, 1 to go. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. Race number 7. Stadium Truck A main event coming up at you next. Stadium Truck A main coming up at you next. Watch in center, watch in center, watch in center. That is 4th working with you there. Colton, please hold your line. Leader on track is going to be Kenny Reck right now. Down start finish line he goes. In that 2 spot is going to be Steve Meyer down the front straightaway. So leader and second, watch it off the end of straightaway. Bennett doing the hot step. Reck gets it wrong, and here comes Meyer through the center section of the track. Grady and Colton, you got leader and second work for you guys. Please hold your lines. Watch in center, guys. Marshall out front, please. Nick, thank you very much. Reck and Meyer going at it. Watson in the 3. Watson by the start finish line, down the front straightaway. That's going to be time on the master clock. You guys are going to be done when you cross start finish line. Reck taking the win. Meyer in the 2. Easagulian in the 4. Keep him rolling, guys. Keep him rolling. The battle royale between Witt and Clark. You guys are done. Waiting on 2. Waiting on 2. Waiting on 2. Waiting on 1. Waiting on 1. Again, when I call you guys done, that means stop your cards, gentlemen. Race number 7. Stadium Truck A main coming up at you next. Stadium Truck A main coming up at you next. Drivers from race number 6. Shouldn't be looking for any volunteers. I need you guys all back out on the track. Quarter marshal for me, please. All right. Novice A main event drivers. You guys back on the track. Corner marshal for me, please. It's time for the mini BDTs. Stadium Truck A main event. You guys can roll them out. Check them in. It's going to be Riley Clark
Sean
on the
Horton.
8. Greg Clark on
Brian
the 7.
Russell.
Kyle Penley
Kyle
on the
Penley.
6. Justin Clark on the 5. Sean Horton on the 4.
Greg
Evan
Clark.
Morey going to be taking a scratch. So everybody from 4th on up can move up 1 spot. Keith Himmelman in the 2, and Brian Russell on the pole. So Russell on the pole, Himmelman on the 2, Horton on the 3, Clark on the 4, Penley on the 5,
Keith Himmelman.
Clark on the 6, Clark on the 7.
1 minute to the start of the
That
race.
being said, no more laps. No more laps. Go get our cars / trucks lined up. Race number 7 on deck. Race number 8.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
21.5 lock timing. A main event. You cats are up next. Can we get our trucks lined up, please? Trucks lined up.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. And if you guys hadn't noticed, this is a 6-minute A-main event for you cats. So let's have a little fun because there will be 0 restarts on the A-mains at the sound of the tone. Nice, nice, nice. That's what I like to see. Where are all my marshals at? Cool. I got it. It's going to be Clark leading out. Penley in the 2. Russell in the 3. Clark in the 4. Horton in the 5. Clark in the 6. Right now, Penley gets it wrong. Shoota. Justin Clark leading out. Brian Russell moving into the 2. Riley Clark in the 3. Horton in the 4. Clark getting it wrong on the front side. Russell. 4-car dance working through the slant side triple. Riley Clark over the top. Through the back jump section. Single double out. Horton now finds his way up into the 2. Russell in the 3. Clark in the 4. Himmelman in the 5. Clark in the 6. Penley going to be running on my top 7. Again, huge thanks to everyone coming on out today. Hopefully y'all are having a fun time. Race number 7 on deck. Race number 8 coming up at you next. Race 8 coming up at you next. Marshall out front. Still going to be Sean Horton now taking over that top spot. Riley Clark going to drop it to the 2. Greg Clark. Justin Clark in the 3. 2 minutes in, 4 to go. 2 minutes in, 4 to go. Sean Horton leading out. Riley throwing a sick whip for the chicks out there. Oh, Horton gets it wrong in the back jump section. That's going to move Justin now into the 2. Horton going to drop it to the 3. Himmelman in the 4. Russell in the 5. And then Clark gets it wrong off the end of the straightaway. And Clark finds the chicken bone and didn't quite see what happened with that, but so back out our front is going to be Sean Horton. Riley Clark in the 2. Himmelman in the 3. Russell in the 4. Watch off in the straightaway. Watch off in the straightaway. Thank you, Daniel. Watch bottom of the hill. Battle still shaping up for first and second. Horton and Clark going at it. Watch back jump section. Watch back jump section. Watch back jump section. Watch back. Watch the center. Watch center. Watch center. Russell and Himmelman going at it. Sean Horton leading out. Riley Clark in that 2 spot. 3:45 in, 2:15 to go. Race number 8. 21.5 lock timing. A main event coming up at you next. 21.5 lock A coming up at you next. It is Horton on top. The 3, Himmelman in the 4, Justin in the 5. So 3, 4, and 5 working through the center section of the track. Are you good over there, Grady? Oh, and Horton. Oh, man. Everybody breaking out like the gross national deficit. Horton going tripod. So that's going to move. Watch the back jump section. Watch back jump section. It is clear. Riley Clark leading out. Himmelman now into the 2. Justin Clark back up into the 3. Russell into the 4. Oh, with 5 minutes in, 1 to go. 5 minutes in, 1 to go. Race number 8. 21.5 lock timing, A main event. You are going to be up next. 21.5 lock timing, A main. You will be up next. I will need the 7 drivers back out on the track, and probably 1 volunteer marshal will be appreciated. Watch it out front. It is clear. Riley Clark leading out. Through the center triple section he goes. Himmelman in the 2. Clark in the 3. Russell in the 4. Watching the final 30 seconds of your Stadium Truck A main event. Starting to wind this one down. Keep him rolling, drivers. Keep him rolling. Keep him rolling. Less than 15, drivers. Less than 15. It is Riley Clark going by for his white flag lap. Everyone else should be done. Battle going on for 3rd and 4th. Russell and Clark through the back jump section. Time has expired. Himmelman in the 2. Russell and Clark going at it down the front straightaway. That scout's going to finish out. Waiting on 1. Waiting on 1. Waiting on 1. That is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Start blowing off your areas. Race number 8. 21.5 lock timing. A main event. Coming at you next.
Transponder 4495-195. Transponder 3863-802.
Drivers from race number 7, I need you guys back on the track, please. Drivers from race number 7. Need you guys back on the track, please. Sure.
Transponder 2353933.
All right, 21.5 lock timing, A main event. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. All right, we are cleared for takeoff. Let's go ahead and roll them out. Check them
Mike
in, roll
Hastings,
them out, check them
Ronnie
in.
Haas, Rich Brown,
Your qualifying
Dave Rosen,
order in
Ben
the 10th
Vorbrach,
spot will
Kyle
be
Penley.
Dave Rosen. In the 9, Kyle Penley. In the 8, Rich Brown. In the 7, Ben Vornbrock. In the 6, Ronnie Goss. In the 5, Mike Hastings. In the 4, Dave Fout. In the 3, Chris Rowe. In the 2, Mike Callern. On the pole will be James Say.
Chris Rowan,
And
Mike Collar.
with that being said, straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Our cars lined up. So everybody from 5 can move forward 1 spot. So Hastings in the 4, Goss in the 5, Vornbrock in the 6, Brown in the 7, Penley in the 8, Rosen in the 9.
1 minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
Boxes are there for a reason. Beautiful. All right, we got a clear check out of everybody. Mr. Horton, be alive. Drivers ready, marshals ready. 6 minutes.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Y'all know the routine at the sound of the tone. And we are off and running. 21.5 lock timing. A main event. Beautiful. We are locked and loaded. C, Caller, and Vroe. First, second, third. Down the front straightaway they go. Hastings, Vornbrock, Marshall by timing and scoring. Thank you, Daniel. Appreciate that. Race number 9. Short course coming at you next. Short course coming up at you next. Out front, it is going to be James C. in that 2 spot. Looks like Bro now making his way into the 2. Hastings into 3. Watching center, guys. Watching center, watching center, watching center, watching center. Leader and second and third. Down the front straightaway they go. It's going to be James C. on top. Chris Bro in the 2. Caller in the 3. .115 in, 4:45 to go. You're watching race number 8. 21.5 lock timing. Main event. James C. leading out. Now Caller all over the back door of Bro. Wants a shot at that top 2. And it's going to be Goss, Penley, Vornbrock, Hastings, Brown, Rosen. Going to be my top 9. You're watching race number 8. This is my 21.5 lock timing. A main event where the men are men and the sheep are definitely running for the hills. It is James C. leading out. Bro and Caller watching center, watching center. That is leaders working there, Mr. Brown. Please hold your line. Caller finds his way past Bro. Watch off the end straightaway. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate that. So leader on deck is still going to be James C. Working his way through the center section of the track. In the 2 is Mike Caller. In the 3 is going to be Chris Rowe. And then you got Vornbrock, Hastings, Pendley, and Brown all going at it. For 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. Down the front straightaway they go. There's your leader, top of the hill, down the hill. Caller getting a little wrong. Bro about a straightaway back. With 3 minutes in, halfway home. Watch bottom of the hill, watch bottom of the hill. Thank you, Daniel. There's your leader, going up the hill, going down the hill again. Caller, about a half straightaway back. Here comes Bro going up the hill, going down the hill. About a straightaway back. Vornbrock in the 4. And then 5, 6, and 7 going to be Brown, Goss, and Hastings. Brown gets the wrong bottom of the hill. Going to drop him down 3 spots. Leader up the hill, Caller. Putting on the clean laps. Down the front straightaway, working in the same straightaway now. Working into the center section of the track. It is James C. leading out. Caller in the 2. They're coming into the back jump section. There's your leader and second up the hill, down the hill. Caller full send. Drops back a straightaway again. Bro waiting to pick up some pieces if these guys get into one another. Vornbrock in the 4. Goss in the 5. Hastings in the 6. Brown in the 7. Pendley in the 8. Leader and second. Caller gets it wrong on the backside. There goes Bro. Now Bro going to find his way into the 2. Caller going to drop it to the 3. Vornbrock in the 4. Meanwhile, your leader working through the slant side triple. Double single action out coming to the bottom of the hill. Back jump section single double smooth. Down the front straightaway. Bro in the 2 with Caller in tow. Second and third down the front straightaway. They are slicing, they're dicing. They are going at it with 4:45 in. 1:15 to go. Goss and Pendley going at it. Watch bottom of the hill. Pendley and Goss, you'll have leader coming up on you soon enough. Please hold your line. Bro down the front straightaway. Caller down the front straightaway. Yippee! Watch back jump section. It is clear. James C. leading out. Down the front straightaway. There's Bro. Bottom of the hill. Caller bottom of the hill. With under 40 to go. Under 40 to go. That's your top 3 front runners. Race number 9. Short course A main event. You will be up next. Short course A main event. You are going to be up next. James C. going to make it by Fro and Caller coming at it down the front straightaway. That's your battle royale for second and third. Fro's got it. Caller wants it. Let's keep it clean. You got to wait, Mike. And go. That is going to be less than 5, drivers, less than 5. Nicely done, gentlemen. Nice sportsmanship with time running out. It's going to be a race to the line. Who's got it? Fro going to finish out in the 2. Vormbrock looks like he might sneak into the 3. Caller going to drop it to the 4. Marshall in the center. Waiting on everybody else. And that is a race. I'll stop. Marshall going to grab those blowers. Taking the win, James C. Chris Fro in the 2. Vormbrock in the 3. Marshall, grab your blowers. Race number 9. Short course. A main event. You are up next. I will need at least 3 to 4 volunteer marshals after race number 9. All right, drivers from race number 8. I need you guys back on the track to Marshall for me, please. Drivers from race number 8. I need you guys back on the track to corner Marshall for me, please. I got a couple guys that are not able to marshal, so I will need a couple volunteers. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. All right, let's go ahead and roll them out. Check them in. It's going to be Darren Sadowski.
Zane
on the 5. Zane Bro on the 4. Chris Bro on the 3.
Brooks Canfield.
Benji Tolbert on the 2. Brooks Canfield on the pole. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals
1 minute to the start of the race.
To your spots. Ronnie Goss. And Darian, last one by. No more
45
laps.
seconds to the start of the race.
Looking for 1 volunteer marshal, please. 1 volunteer marshal. Actually, never mind.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Got our trucks lined up. Canfield, Tolbert, Vro, Sadowski. You kids know the routine.
$15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
Drivers ready, marshals ready. You guys are going to go. Sound of the tone. All right, we're locked and loaded with our short course A main event. Watch it out in the straightaway. Canfield leading us out. Thank you, James. Canfield, Vro. Through the back jump section they go. Vro got the single double line dialed. Canfield leading us out. Chris Vro in the 2, Zane in the 3. Tolbert going to be in the top 4. Looking to the inside on Zane. Spins it around like a record. Race number 10. 17.5 lock timing. A main event. You are going to be up next. And I am going to need about 3 to 4 volunteer corner marshals to help me out with race number 10. Brooks Canfield leading us out. Pink and purple through the back jump section he goes. Chris Vro, white with the orange through the back jump section. And then you got a battle going on for 3rd and 4th. Zane with the all yellow with the pink. Tolbert, 4th in line, all yellow with the pink. Tolbert round the outside, grabs a fistful of throttle. Off the end of the straightaway. Zane tries to dive back to the inside. Let's make your passes clean, kids. Tolbert leading out. Chris in the 2. Drag race into the back jump section. There you go. Zane going to be in at 3. Benji going to be dropping out my top 4. Darian going to be in the top 5 with 1:40 in, 3:15 to go. Watch down front straightaway. Thank you very much. Canfield leading out. Back jump section. Got his short course pre-dialed. Down the front straightaway he goes. In that 2 is going to be Chris Bro. Zane into 3. To the center section. Benji in the 4. Benji now. Watch back jump section. Back jump section's clear. Now Benji going to find his way into the 3. Zane going to drop it to the 4. Canfield on top. Chris Rowe in the 2. There's Canfield. By timing scoring, down the front straightaway he goes. Chris Rowe working through the center section of the track, coming in the back jump section right about meow. Single double action out. Smooth. Where are you going? How the leader over there, Darian. Waffle stomp. Tolbert into 3. Zane in the 4. 3 minutes in, 2 to go. 3 and 2 to go. Race number 10. 17.5 lock timing. A main event. I will need all 8 of my marshalling spots covered. I will need a couple of volunteers to help me out. And resume. Canfield leading out. Bro in the 2. Make him work for it, Zane. Canfield on top. Chris in the 2. Tolbert going to be in the 3. Zane going to be in the 4. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Nice, Benji. Good job. Drivers, you got 4 minutes in, 1 to go. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. It's Canfield leading out. Chris in the 2. Benji in the 3. Watching center, guys. Watching center with under 45 to go. Under 45 to go. Canfield dropping the clinic. Down the front straightaway he goes. Looking to put a lap up on second. I like Toidles. Watching center, guys. Watching center. It is clear. With under 15 to go. Drivers under 15 to go. Come on, Zane. This is your chance. Make him work for it. Make him work for it. Okay. I'll give you an A for effort. Time has expired on the master clock. Everybody's going to be done when you cross our finish line. Benji in the 3 spot. You are done. Canfield taking the win. You are done. Waiting on 3. Waiting on 3. Waiting on 3. Waiting on 3. Chris, you are done. Darian, you are done. Waiting on 1. And that is a race. All stop. Marshall's going to grab those blowers. They're blowing off your areas. That is race number 9 in the books. Race number 10. 17.5 lock timing. A main event coming up at you next. I will need lots of volunteer marshals to help me out with this next race, please. Drivers from race number 9, I need you guys back on the track, corner marshal, please. Drivers from race number 9, need you guys back on the track, corner marshal, please. And I am going to need quite a few volunteer marshals to help me out with this next race. Quite a few volunteer marshals help me out with the next race. Race number 10. You guys can roll them out, check them in, roll them out, check them in.
Logan Byer, Mike Collar, Sean Horton, James Maxwell, Cody Woodyard, Jace Hastings,
Looking
Tony Nesbitt,
for
Ronnie
1,
Goss,
2,
Brian Russell, Bob Goodwill.
3 volunteer marshals.
Brandon Bennett.
And with that being said, no more laps. No more laps. Clear car wind up. early.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Jace Hastings on the pole. Logan Meyer on the 2. Brian Russell on the 3. James Maxwell on the 4. Mike Caller on the 5. Tony Nesbitt on the 6. Goodwill on the 7. Woodbeard on the 8. Horton on the 9. Goss on the 10. And
45 seconds to the start of the race.
early Christmas gift. Brandon Bennett on the 11. You guys had most opinions today. I'd like to get back to the classes that support our race program. Got a clear check out of everybody.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Like what I'm seeing. Marshals, keep your head on a swivel stick. Y'all know the routine. Driver's ready, marshals ready. You guys are going to go. Sound of the tone. 6 minutes. Let's keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. Hastings and Meyer going at it. Meyer trying to go over the top early on. Hastings going to drop it back wisely. Meyer leading out. Hastings in the 2. Russell, Woodyard, Goodwill, Maxwell, Caller, Bennett, Nesbitt, Horton, and Goss. Boogity, boogity, boogity. 11-car dance coming at you. 6 minutes of mayhem. Here, 17.5 lock timing, a main event. Here on Supercross Saturday. Here at High Back Racing. Watch back jump section. Watch back jump section. Watch back jump section. Watch out, Chris. Thank you very much. Good job. Logan Meyer leading out. Jace Hastings in the 2. Russell in the 3. Watch coming front straightaway. Watch coming front straightaway. Thank you, Michael. Meyer on top. Watch in the center section. Watch center section. Meyer leading out. Hastings in the 2. Russell in the 3. Maxwell, Woodyard, Bennett, Goodwill, Nesbitt, Horton, Goss. Watch back jump section. Meyer gets it wrong. Hastings now going to find his way up on the top spot. Top 2 down the front straightaway they go. It's the battle of the youngins. Jace Hastings leading out. Let's keep it clean, kids. Nice passes out of everybody. Hastings and Meyer going at it through the slant side triple. Meyer goes triple. Hastings double single action out through the back jump section. Meyer on top. Hastings in the 2. Watch it in center. Watch it in center. Thank you, Brooks. Good job. Logan Meyer leading out. Watch back jump section. Inside, inside, inside on the back jump section. Inside on the back jump section. Chris, you good? All right. Logan Meyer on top. Jace Hastings in that 2 spot. Now he's got Brian Russell looking high, looking low with Maxwell and Woodyard in tow. Leader on deck is going to be Logan Meyer. He's coming up on Caller and Nesbitt. That'll be leader work with you guys. Thank you very much. Watch back jump section. Horton, you'll have leader work with you as well. Please hold your line. 2 minutes in, 4 to go. Back out up front in the 2, 3, and 4. That's going to be Hastings, Russell, Maxwell, and Woodyard. Off the end of the straightaway they go. Logan Meyer coming up on Horton through the slant side triple. And gets by Watch Bottom of the Hill. Watch Bottom of the Hill. Thank you, Kevin. Woodyard doing a triple Lindy for me. That was kind of dialed. Leader on deck still going to be Logan Meyer. Pick him up right now. Working through the center section of the track. Coming up on Goodwill and Goss. You'll have leader working with you. Watch behind you there, Brooks. Watch behind you, Brooks. Russell in the 2. Russell gets it wrong. Coming in the slant side triple. Hastings now going to find his way back into the 2. And here comes Maxwell. That'll be second and third. Work with you, Mike. Please hold your line. Grazie, prego. And Woodyard trying to pick up some pieces as well. Trying to thread the needle off the end of the straightaway. He's settling sights on Maxwell into the 3 spot. Logan Meyer down the front straightaway he goes in that 2 spot. Still going to be Jace Hastings in the 3. Will be Russell. Maxwell in the 4. Watch bottom of the hill. Watch bottom of the hill. Meyer puts it upside down. Hastings not able to capitalize. That'll be second coming upon you, Tony and Sean. You guys are in your own battle. So, guys, just hold your lines. Keep racing. You know what to do. Russell, Maxwell. That's your second and third place cars. Fourth will be Woodyard. Now Russell in the 3, Woodyard in the 4. Maxwell going to be dropping it to the 5. Maxwell and Woodyard coming through the back jump section. Caller, that will be third and fourth work with you. You know what to do. Race number 11, two-wheel drive expert stock coming up at you next. Two-wheel expert stock coming at you next. Logan Meyer leading out down that front straightaway. In the 2 spot is going to be Jace Hastings. Down the front straightaway in the 3 is going to be Brian Russell with the all gray down the front straightaway. Then you got Maxwell in the 4. Watch by timing and scoring, watch by timing and scoring, watch by timing and scoring. Inside coming on front straightaway. It is clear. Nicely done. Maxwell in the 4, Woodyard in the 5, Bennett in the 6, watch back jump section. Russell getting it wrong, trying to set his sights on Hastings down that front straightaway. That is going to be a battle shaping up for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Off the end of the straightaway they go. In the center section, Sean, you got 2nd, 3rd, and 4th coming up on you next. Please hold your line with 4:40 in, 1:20 to go. Nicely done, game on. And then we have 3rd working with you next. Just keep rolling. Woodyard in the 5, Bennett in the 6, Goss, Nesbitt, Horton, Caller, Goodwill. Going to be my 11 runners. Watch bottom of the hill, watch bottom of the hill. Watch out behind you, Kevin. Good job, sir. Thank you very much. Let's keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. That'll be leader working with you there, Cody. Please hold your line. Watch the back jump section. Mike, you got leader working with you next. Thank you very much. With under 45 to go, watch it in the center. Thank you, Brooks. Logan Meyer leading out. Jace Hastings in the 2. Russell in the 3. Watch the back jump section. 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 Zane, help him out. Or don't. Under 20 to go, drivers. Under 20 to go. Logan Meyer leading out. Jace Hastings in the 2. Woodyard in the 3. Maxwell in the 4. That'll be your battle for 3rd and 4th off the end of the straightaway. Maxwell and Woodyard going at it. With time running out, it's going to be a run to the line. Woodyard gets it wrong. Maxwell going to find his way up into the top 3. That'll be leader working there, Sean, and that is going to be a run to the line. Hastings in the 2. Meyer, you're done. Maxwell, you're done. Woodyard, you're done. Waiting on everybody else. Goss, you are done. That is a race. I'll stop. Meyer taking the win. Hastings in the 2. Maxwell in the 3. Woodyard in the 4. Goss in the 5. Nesbitt in the 6. Bennett, Horton, Goodwill, Caller. Russell going to be the top 11. Race number 11. Two-wheel drive expert stock. You guys are on deck. Drivers from race number 10, turn them off, put them down. Need you guys back on the track, please. Drivers from race number 10, I should not be looking for any volunteers. I should have all my marshal spots covered. Marshals to your spots, please. Let's go and roll them out. Check them in, guys. Roll them out. Check them
John
in.
Calvario, Floppy Mop, Willie Smith, Jacob Layton, Brooks Canfield, Niels Klenchich, Dylan Dodge, Mike Sara, Garrett Passmore, Chase Boyd,
Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots, please. All right, with that being said, no more laps. Qualifying in the 10 spot, Dylan Dodge. In the 9, Nils Crenshaw. In the 8, John Calvario. In the 7, Jacob Layton. In the 6, Mike Sora. In the 5, Garrett Passmore. In the 4, Brooks Canfield. In the 3, Caden C.
1 minute to the start of the race.
2, Willie Smith. And on the pole will be Chase Boyd. Need a marshal in front of timing and scoring, please. Thank you, Cody.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Expert stock. Drivers ready. Marshals ready. You guys are going to go at the
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Of the tone. And we're off and running. Boyd going to be leading us out. Smith in the 2. Wowzers. Watch it in center, guys. Watch it in center. It's Chase Boyd leading out. Willie Smith in the 2. Passmore. Layton. Canfield. C. Dodge. Crenshaw, Sora, and Calvario. Let's keep it clean in the back, guys. Keep it clean in the back. Boyd and Smith up the hill, down the hill. 30 seconds in, 5:30 to go. Race number 12, two-wheel drive modified, coming up at you next. Two-wheel mod coming up at you next. Chase Boyd leading out through the center section of the track. Willie Smith hot on his heels. Gonna make him work for it. Two-wheel drive expert, A main event. Passmore, Layton, C, Canfield. Canfield getting on the binders, didn't collect C. Watch back jump section, nicely done. Chase Boyd on top of Willie Smith in that 2 spot, coming up the hill, down the front straightaway they go. They're gonna be coming up on Nils. Got the leader working with you, please hold your line. Layton in the 4, Garrett Passmore in the 3. Caden C making some strides, working his way up into the top 5. Smith getting it wrong. Passmore now going to find his way into the 2. Chase Boyd doing the checkout. Watching the back jump section. C and Canfield going at it down the front straightaway. Chase Boyd rocking out through the back jump section. Thank you, James. Appreciate that. Watch it in the front side. It is clear. Chase Boyd leading out. Passmore in the 2. Smith in the 3. C in the 4. Canfield in the 5. Watch it in center. Good job, Nils. You got 3rd and 4th. Watch coming in center triple. Good job, Nils. And resume. Nicely done, sir. Watch it in center. It is clear. Two-wheel mod. Going to be coming back to you next. Smith and Passmore going at it for 2nd and 3rd off the end of the straightaway. C waiting to pick up some pieces. Marshall in the center, please. That is leader working there, John. Please hold your line. Now battle shaping up down the front straightaway. Boyd, Passmore, Smith, and C all going at it. Off the end of the straightaway they go. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th through the slant side triple. Passmore getting it sideways. Smith looking to the outside. Boyd keeping it legal and legit down the front straightaway, gapping out. Then you got a 3-car dance. Passmore, Smith, and C. C to the inside on Smith. Watch it in the center. C does the crazy inside pass. Now he sets his sights on the top 2 now. So it is Chase Boyd leading out. Caden C in the 2. Smith, Passmore, Canfield, Layton, Dodge, Sora, Calvario, and Clenshaw. Going to be my top 10 runners. C gets it wrong in the center. Drops him to the top 3. Watching the back quad. It is clear. So now it is going to be rough lap out of Boyd. Gets it wrong in the back jump section in no man's land. Willie Smith going to inherit the lead. C in the 2. Passmore in the 3. Canfield in the 4. Layton in the 5. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. Caden C going to find his way up on top. Willie Smith in the 2. Passmore in the 3. 4 minutes in, 2 to go. 4 in, 2 to go. That is leader. Thank you very much, Dylan. You'll have 2nd come up on you next. Caden C leading out. Willie Smith in the 2. Passmore in the 3. Canfield, Layton, Dodge, Sora, Calvario, Clenshaw. With 1:40 to go. Watch it in center. Thank you, Cody. Appreciate that. Caden C on top. Down that front straightaway he goes. Willie Smith in that 2 spot. Passmore in the 3. Watch back jump section. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Mr. Maxwell. Watch it in center. Under a minute to go, drivers, under a minute to go. Battle shaping up now through the back jump section. Caden C leading out. Willie gets it wrong in the back jump section. Caden C going to live to fight another day. Passmore now going to settle his sights. Marshall out front. Hastings. Never mind. He gone. Marshall out front. Smith getting it wrong. Going to drop him down to the top 5 now. So Passmore into the 2. Canfield into the 3. Caden C trying to do the breakaway with under 30 seconds to go. Drivers under 30 seconds to go. Two-wheel mod, a main event. You are going to be up next, starting to wind out our day of racing here on Supercross Saturday here at Hobby Action Racing. Again, huge thanks to everyone coming on out. Hopefully y'all are having a fun time. Watch the back quad. Watch the back quad. It is clear with less than 10. Caden C on top. Down the front straightaway. One more circuit around the block. That'll be second work with you there. Canfield and Passmore going at it. Canfield going to find his way into the 2. That is a race. Keep him going. Canfield, you are done. Smith into the 3. You are done. Passmore in the 4. You are done. Holy cow. Watch it out front, guys. Waiting on Layton. Waiting on Layton, and that is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blower. Start blowing off your areas. Taking the win. Caden C. Canfield in the 2. Smith in the 3. Race number 12, two-wheel mod, coming at you next.
All right, if I can get drivers from that last one back to the track to corner marshal. Race number 12, modified two-wheel drive A-main. You guys are up next.
Orange.
All right, marshal spots are covered. Thank you, drivers. All right, you guys can roll them out, check them in. Roll them out, check them in.
Rudy Gonzalez. Zipping. Aaron Brown. 1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, guys, no more laps. Let's get them
45 seconds to the start of the race.
It's going to be Leffler on the pole, Aaron Brown on the 2, Richard Lake on the 3, Doy on the 4, Rudy on the 5, Sean on the 6. And no start from Justin here.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
It's going to be Leffler, Brown, Lake, Schultz, Gonzalez, and Sanchez. Alrighty, marshal spots are covered. Thank you, guys.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Marshals ready, drivers ready. We are going modified two-wheel racing on the tone. It is going to be Leffler leading us out. Lake gets a jump on Brown, so Lake going to go up to the 2, Brown to the 3. Going 6 minutes here for modified two-wheel drive. Leffler getting it wrong in the center triple. Going to keep the lead. Lake, though, right on the back bumper. Sanchez in that 4, Schultz in the 5, Gonzalez in the 6. Battle for the lead, though, through the back quad. Oh, Leffler coming up short. So Leffler going to have to drop back to the 3 here. Lake and Brown getting by. So it is Richard Lake out front now through the center triple. Into the back quad, going triple single. All 3 leaders going triple single. Fast lap is Richard Lake, 16.610. Aaron Brown with a 16.8 of his own. And it'll be Leffler. Oh, Leffler and Lake getting collected there. Oh, that's just a racing deal there. Oh, Leffler's wing mount breaking there. So Aaron Brown out front. Schultz now moving up to the 2 here. Lake going to be in that 3. Lake going big quad in the back, trying to get around Schultz. But Aaron Brown out front, 130 into this one, 4:30 to go. On Schultz gets it wrong in the center triple, has to be marshaled. He's gonna drop to the 3. So Lake back up to the 2 here. 2.5 back off of Aaron Brown. Aaron through the center triple. Lake through the center triple, now Schultz through the center triple. Sanchez in that 4, and Gonzalez in the 5. Race number 13, 17.5 lock timing 4-wheel drive buggy. You guys are going to be up next. Have them ready. I will need a couple volunteer corner marshals. Caution back quad is clear. That was Lake getting it wrong there, so Brown going to stretch his lead out to about 3.8 now. And if I can get a couple volunteer corner marshals for the next one, it would be greatly appreciated. Coming up on halfway in this one. 240 down, 320 to go. Still Aaron Brown out front, all orange, white wheels through the center, X-ray. Lake gonna be in that 2 signature colors, blue, orange, a little bit of yellow. He's down the straightaway, associated ride for Lake. Schultz gonna be down the straight, he's in that 3. Sanchez in the 4. Just past halfway, 310 in, 250 to go. Fast lap is Richard Lake, still 16.5, Aaron Brown a 16.7. Only 2 drivers in the 16s, all the other ones in the 17s. Lake getting it wrong in the center triple. So Brown stretching it out to 5.2 now with 220 to go. .430 and 1:30 to go here for Aaron Brown. 8.5 second lead over Richard Lake here. Lake 7 up on Schultz. Schultz 8 up on Sanchez. Sanchez 4.5 up on Gonzalez. Everyone pretty spread out in this one. Sanchez and Gonzalez closest battle on the track there, separated by 3.8. Coming up on 1 minute to go, 1 to go for Aaron. 16.383, fast lap of the race for Aaron there. That last lap for Brown, stretching his lead up to about 10.5 now. And as I say that, hangs up a pipe, has to get marshaled. Again, race number 13, 17.5 lock timing 4-wheel drive. You guys are up next, have them ready. We'll need a couple volunteer corner marshals for the next one if I can get a couple of you. And 20 to go for Brown. Through the back quad, going triple single. Hip jump down the front straight. It'll be a white flag lap here for Brown. New X-ray card looking good for Brown here. Gonna take the win in modified 2-wheel drive. Schultz done, Sanchez done, Gonzalez done. Waiting for one. Lake going big quad at the end here, and that is our race drivers. All stop. Marshals, grab your blowers, please. And drivers from that one back to the track to corner marshal. Race number 13. 17.5 lock timing 4-wheel. You guys can make your way to the driver's stand. Again, if I can get a couple volunteer corner marshals for this one, Need a marshal for Richard, and then I will need a couple more
Jace Hastings.
volunteers.
Bob Goodwill. Luke Hastings. Rudy Gonzalez.
Hey, let's get it up. Let's get it on. Let's go roll them out. Check them in. I need my marshals there. Spot,
Cody
please.
Woodard.
Marshals there.
Michael
Spot,
Puchelis.
please.
James Maxwell.
And if I get a couple volunteers,
Brandon
I
Bennett.
greatly appreciate it. Let's see. Got Brooks out there helping me out. I need a marshal on the front straightaway. Marshal on the
Mike
front
Sara.
straightaway. Thank you, Jimmy.
1 minute to the start of the race.
I am going to need 2 volunteers. I'm going to need 2 volunteers qualifying in the 10 spot. Luke Hastings in the 9. Nick Bayette in the 8. Michael
45
Pruitt.
seconds to the start of the race.
In the 7, Cody Woodyard. No more laps. No more laps. In the 6, Rudy Gonzalez. In the 5, Bob Goodwill. In the 4, Mike Sora. In the 3, Jace Hastings. In the 2, James Maxwell. And on the pole will be Brandon Bennett.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Again, I am looking for 2 volunteer marshals. 2. Still looking for a volunteer marshal. Looking for 1.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
All right, y'all know the routine. 17.5 lock timing. 8-minute event. 6 minutes of pure unadulterated excitement. You guys are ready. Nick Bayette, I assume you're not making it? Okay. At the sound of the tone. Let's do a restart on that, gentlemen. Let's do a restart. You were stuck behind the pole. I couldn't see it. All right. Fabulous. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Y'all know the routine. Let's have a little fun. At the sound of the tone. All right, we're off and running with our Maxwell with a hole shot on Bennett. And it's going to be Maxwell, Hastings, Sora, Bennett, Hastings. Somebody. Let's keep it clean in the backside, guys. 6 minutes. Plenty of time. Sort yourselves out. Watch the top of the hill. Watch the top of the hill. Hastings gets it wrong. Thank you, Brooks. Again, thank you so much to all my volunteers for hopping out there. I'm sure we'll have some cool analytics from Leffler here later on. Watch it in center, watch it in center, watch it in center. Nicely done. Maxwell leading out. Hastings in the 2, Sora in the 3. Watch bottom of the hill, watch bottom of the hill, watch bottom of the hill, watch bottom of the hill. Bottom of the hill is clear. Watch it. Ooh, my goodness, in the center. Ouch. Maxwell leading out. Jace Hastings in that 2 spot. Mike Sora in the 3, and then you got a gaggle of cars. Cody Woodyard and Hastings all going at it. Hastings, Woodyard, Gonzalez, Bennett, Goodwill. Slicing and dicing and Juliana with a minute in. 5 to go. Watch in center, Jimmy. Watch it out front, watch it out front, watch it out front. Nicely done, Bob. Watch it in center. Oh, Hastings gets it wrong. Maxwell gets it wrong, and just like that, Mike Sora going to find his way up into that top spot. Hastings going to drop it to the 2. Mike Sora down the front straightaway. Jace Hastings in that 2 spot. Maxwell in the 3. Looks like Gonzalez in the 4. Woodyard in the 5. Pukowitz in the 6. Watch by straightaway. Watch front straightaway. Watch front straightaway. Watch front straightaway. Watch front straightaway. Front straightaway is clear. Thank you, Nils. Thank you, Jimmy. 2 minutes in, 3 to go. 4 to go. 2 minutes in, 4 to go. It is Jace Hastings leading out. Mike Sora in that 2 spot. Maxwell in the 3. Leader and second down the front straightaway. There's Maxwell and Sora going at it. Now Sora dropping it to the 3. Gonzalez in the 4. Marshall out front. Watch it out front. Marshall out front. Watch it out front. Thank you, Jimmy. Watch the back jump section. Jace Hastings leading out. Hastings off the end of the front straightaway. Maxwell down the front straightaway. Sora down the front straightaway. Gonzalez in the 4. Woodyard in the 5. Pukowitz, Hastings, Bennett, Goodwill. Watch in center. Watch in center. Thank you, Gummy. Watch behind you. Watch in center. Watch in center. That was Pukowitz getting it wrong. Watch slant slide triple. Thank you, Jimmy. Watch slant slide triple. It is clear. Out front, it is going to be Jace Hastings down the front straightaway. Watch it on timing and scoring. Watch in front timing and scoring. Watch for timing and scoring. Thank you, Nils. Excellent job. Oh boy. Watch it in center. Watch it in center. It is clear. Jace Hastings leading out. Maxwell in the 2. Sora in the 3. Woodyard now moving up in the 4. Gonzalez in the 5. Pukowitz in the 6. 3:30 in, 2:30 to go. Everybody jockeying. Woodyard getting it wrong in the center. Watch him down the hill. Watch out, Sean. Watch out, Sean. Other side, other side, other side, other side. Clear. Jace Hastings leading out. James Maxwell in the 2. Sora still going to be in the 3. Woodyard in the 4. Pick up Woodyard. He's working through the back jump section. Hastings leading out. Watch it in the center. Watch it in the center. Watch it in the center. Watch it in the front driver's stand. Watch it in the driver's stand. Thank you, Nils. Good job, sir. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. You guys are keeping it busy. Watch it in center. Watch it in center. Watch it in center. Maxwell leading out. Hastings with a rough lap in no man's land. Sora in the 3. Watch it in the center. Watch it in the center. You are cleared. Watch in slant side triple. Watch slant side triple. That second work me there, Luke. Thank you very much. Good job. With a minute 30 to go, drivers. A minute 30 to go. Maxwell leading out through the center section of the track. He goes. Jace Hastings in the 2. Watch the slant side triple. Sora in the 3. Gonzalez in the 4. Woodyard in the 5. Now Goodwill into the 5. Gonzalez dropping it to the 6. With a minute in, watch it coming down the hill. Watch it come down the hill. Watch it in center. Watch it in center. Watch it in center. That'll be second work me there, Rudy. Thank you very much. Minute in, 1 to go. 1 minute in, 1 to go. Watch the back jump section. Watch the back jump section. Watch the back jump section. That'll be second in front of you there, Cody. Please hold your line. Maxwell leading out. Down the front straightaway he goes. Jace Hastings still in the 2. Sora in the 3. That was dialed, Brandon. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. Watch it in the center section. Watch it in the center section. Watch in center section. Center section is clear with less than 15 drivers. Less than 15. Maxwell leading out. Watch the back jump section. Gentlemen, let's clean it up a little bit, please. Maxwell, Hastings, Sora. Everybody's going to be done when you cross our finish line. Marshall out front. Maxwell taking the win. You are done. Goodwill, you are done. Watch it in the center, Sean. Watch out, Sean. Hastings in the 2. You are done. Waiting on 2. Waiting on 1. Waiting on 1. Waiting on 1. Sora taking the top 3. That is a race. All stop. Final race of the night. Four-wheel drive expert coming at you next. Drivers from race number 13. Please turn them off, put them down. I need you guys back on the track. Corner marshal, please. Final race of the night. Again, huge thanks to everyone coming out today. Appreciate everyone coming out. I especially appreciate all of the marshaling help that we had today. Drivers from race number 13, I need you guys back on the track, please. Let's go ahead and roll them out, check them in. Roll them out, check them in.
Thomas Erb.
It's going to be Thomas Erb on the 5, Bob Goodwill on the 4, Logan Meyer
Hero
on the
Nakaya.
3, John Calvario on the 2,
John Calvario.
and Hiro Nakaya on the pole.
Bob Goodwill.
All right, Goodwill, last one by start-finish line. And no more laps, no more laps, no more laps.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Final race of the night. Again, huge thanks.
45
to
seconds to the start of the race.
Appreciate everyone's assistance today. I hope you guys had some fun times today. Tell your friends. We'll do it all over again Wednesday night at 7 o'clock and back here at 1 o'clock on Saturday. Drivers ready, marshals ready.
30
Final
seconds to the start of the
night.
race.
You guys are going to go 6 minutes at the sound of the tone. Nakaya going to be taking out the whole shot. Calvario in the 2. Meyer looking around the outside, not able to capitalize on that. Goodwill in the 4. First, second, third, fourth, and fifth. All nice breakaway experts. That's what you'd expect. Calvario going for the rough and tumble. Drops it to the 3. Meyer going to inherit that 2 spot. Hiro Nakaya going to be leading out. Meyer in the 2. Calvario in the 3. Goodwill in the 4. Thomas Erb in the 5. And if you are so interested, the main events will be posted up on YouTube at the end of the night once they get uploaded. They'll always be on our Facebook page. Hiro getting it wrong. Logan getting it wrong. Now Calvario back into the 2. So Hiro back up on top. John into the 2. Logan into the 3. Erb into the 4. Bob going to be in the top 5. Everybody jockeying for spots with 1 minute in, 5 to go. First, second, third, fourth coming in the back jump section. Nakaya down the front straightaway. Calvario and Meyer down the front straightaway. Erb in the 4. Now Calvario getting it a little wiggly quiggly. Fire! 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 That was kind of cool. Watch in the back jump section. Watch back jump section. Watch back jump section. Thank you, Mr. Hastings. So back out up front is going to be Hiro Nakaya. Logan Meyer in the 2. Thomas Erb finding his way up into the top 3. Shaking the cobwebs off. Bob Goodwill in the 4. Calvario in the 5. Calvario and Goodwill going at it through the back jump section. Let's play nicely, kids. Two minutes in, 4 to go. Nakaya off the end straightaway. Meyer off the end straightaway. Goodwill and Calvario going at it 4 and 5. Bob puts it upside down. No harm, no foul. Nicely done, Bob. Game on. Resume. Watch coming up front straightaway. Nakaya gets it wrong. Logan now going to find his way up into that top spot. So the Micro Meyer going to be leading out. In the 2 is going to be Nakaya. Through the back jump section they go, coming up on Bob. That'll be leader and second coming upon you next. Logan Meyer leading out. Meyer putting in the work. It's a toss-up between who has more laps on the track, Logan or Hiro. Nicely done, Bob. Oh, watch on front straightaway, watch on front straightaway. Logan Meyer leading out. Hiro in the 2 spot. Thomas Erb in the 3. Logan going single. Hiro in full send mode. 3 in, 3 to go. They're halfway home. Through the back jump section they go. Up the hill, down the front straightaway. Oh, Logan hooks up a pipe. Hiro around the outside. That's going to drop him to the 2. Thomas Erb still going to be in the top 3. Not that far back. He could make a challenge out of it. In the 4 spot will be Calvario. Bob's going to be in the top 5. Logan gets it wrong at the end of the straightaway. Erb trying to set his sights on Meyer. Through the center section of the track they go. Watch back jump section. One inside on the back jump section. It is clear. Watch bottom of the hill. Thank you, Bob. Good job. With 4 minutes in, 2 to go. 4 minutes in, 2 to go. Hero through the center section. Logan gets it wrong in the center. Calvario, not quite sure where he's going on that one. Gonna go naked. Good thing the camera doesn't zoom that much. With 1:50 to go, it is Hiro Nakaya leading out. Logan Meyer in the 2. Thomas Erb in the 3. Bob Goodwill now going to find his way into the 4. He puts it upside down. Here comes Calvario. That's going to be the battle for 4th and 5th. Calvario and Goodwill with 1:30 to go. Drivers, 1:30 to go. Race number 14, final race of the night. Watch the back jump section, watch the back jump section. With under a minute to go, drivers under a minute to go. It's still going to be Hiro Nakaya leading out. Meyer in the 2. Erb in the 3, Calvario in the 4, Goodwill in the 5 with 45 seconds to go, drivers, 45 seconds to go. Again, appreciate everyone coming out today. You guys need to exit out the side door if I don't get a chance to say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Nakaya getting it wrong in the back jump section. Logan gonna make a challenge out of it off the end of the straightaway with 25 seconds to go. They're coming up on. Nakaya gets it wrong. Here comes Logan. Logan to the outside. Logan now going to take over the top spot. Nakaya going to drop it to the 2. Through the back jump section with under 15. Tom, you got leader second coming up on you. You know what to do. Drag race down the front straightaway. It is Logan Meyer leading out. Nakaya in the 2. With less than 5, it's going to be a run to the line. Everybody's going to be done when you cross start finish line. Logan gets it wrong in the center. Nakaya to the outside. That's going to seal the deal. Nakaya going to take the win in your A main. Logan going to settle it in for the 2. Waiting on 1. Waiting on 1. That is a race. All stop. Again, huge thanks to everyone coming out today. Appreciate everyone's assistance, especially on the volunteer marshaling. It is greatly appreciated. You guys have a wonderful night. We will see you guys on the flip side.